this is a makeup tutorial for going back to school, and obviously it's only July, but I just wanted to get this done and over with. It's extremely natural, and well, hopefully I'll get away with wearing this to school. I'm pretty sure you would, even though my school wasn't the strictest for makeup, but hopefully you'll get away with wearing this much, and if not, game. But anyways, I'm going to talk you through the foundation. And you don't want a full coverage foundation going to school because you don't want to look cakey, you want to look nice and fresh and radiant. The foundation I'm using is a Fuschia Foundation, and Fuschia is an Irish makeup company. And yeah, this is a light to medium coverage, but it's buildable, so the more you put on, the more it's going to look. But drugstore brands like Maybelline and Max Factor and L'Oreal would be great also. Just not too heavy coverage, because then you have your concealer, and you know those concealer sticks that you can buy from all the drugstore brands, even Essence if you live in Ireland or wherever sells Essence, and they're quite cheap and really good quality. So one of those Essence sticks to put all over your flaws. Like I have lots of spots on my chin, some people on their forehead or that, or wherever you have you know, your spots or whatever you have, like redness or whatever, so that should cover that up. So don't buy a foundation thinking that it's going to cover up all your blemishes and that. You need a concealer stick. I use Illamasqua foundation, and it's very full coverage foundation as a concealer, but Illamasqua is quite hard to get, and it's expensive enough for students that don't really have that money. So stick to your drugstore brands. You're just as good as, you know, like top products that makeup artists use. They're nearly just, there is a lot of replicas out there for really expensive stuff, you know. So yeah, so there are the two things I used. Obviously you're going to have a look and see what suits you and see what suits your skin tone. So yeah, so I just put that on with a stiffler brush. This one's from Iglot. So usually you can get these brushes in hairspray if you live in Ireland, or try and get one like this, a stiffler brush, because ever since I used this I find it really easy to put my makeup on, and like you wouldn't have many you wouldn't have much like lines, like you know when you put it on well, it's quite easily blended into the skin. So try and get one of these. Hairspray seldom. Iglot obviously do. They're about €20. This one was €33, but they're well worth it, you know. And if you save up, maybe be able to invest in one. Yeah, so I just put the foundation on with that. Then I went out with my concealer, and then after you have that done, you want a powder. And the powder I use is a translucent powder by Essence. And this is a really reasonable brand for the prices, and it just looks like, I don't know whether the camera's going to pick that up, but looks, I'll just put a little bit in here. It's looking fairly white, but it's just translucent, and it's full coverage powder, so you put that on your chin and your forehead, and that you're not going to be shiny throughout the day, because nobody wants a shiny chin or a forehead. So yeah, so I just put that all over my face. And then for the eyes, I have one eye done, and I just used a natural eyeshadow on the lid, so I'll put it on right for you. So just this colour here, and this is a Celebrity Secrets palette. I just got from W7. I just got this in a local chemist in Cavan. So I just packed this all over the eyelid with a flat brush. Any flat brush will do. This is the Crown one. And I just packed that all over the eyelid, like so, and into the inner tear duct. And it's a light eyeshadow, so any light beigey eyeshadow that you can pick up would be great. So I just had that packed all over the eyelid. Then in with an infinity brush, just a shading brush, a small shading brush, and I'm just going to put my bronzer colour into the crease, so a mid-tone brown into the crease. That's my Iglot bronzer. So any bronzer you can find. It's kind of like a golden in colour. And I just put that in the crease. And up and down motions, that's what you call blending. So just up and down and circular motions as well. So that's all I'm going to do, and I'm going to bring a tiny little bit with my shading brush under the lash line. Okay, so then we want to go in with a little bit of black eyeliner. I'm just going to put that as close to the lashes as possible. So we're just tapping it on lightly, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the lower eyelashes. And I'm not, there we go, just like that. And just going to blend out these edges a bit better here. And then what you want to do is you want to go in with your, here we go, you want to go in with an angle brush or any type of brush and just smudge that out. So just hitting that and going up and down so it's not as harsh. Like so. And then the next step is your mascara, and obviously the more mascara the better. I love mascara, and this is another Essence product which is very reasonable again. I think this is about €3 and I love Extreme, and you just want to put loads of that on. So just, it's fairly thick, so just up. And then some on your lower eyelashes. And sometimes you can get mascara on your eyeshadow and that, but don't panic, because if you get a cotton bud like this one and you just go under like so, you just get rid of all that mascara straight away. So yeah, and that's pretty much your makeup look done. It's quick, it's fast, and that's your eye makeup done. So then for the face, you want a little bit of bronzer, tiny little bit, you don't want to be orange. So I just get a little bit of my Iglot bronzer. You know, I'm just bronzers from Rimmel, Essence, all those. And it's going to, from the corner of my ear to my mouth, on a brush. This is an angle brush. And that's going to slenderize the face, adding definition. And just bring it up to the hairline on the forehead and my chin, and just bring a tiny little bit onto the chest. And then for the cheeks, you want a pink, well, any colour you do want, but this is just a pink blusher from MAC, and you just want to dip a big brush in and just hit the apples of your cheek when you smile, and apples of your cheek here. And then for the lips, I am going to use a light pink lip gloss. This is Essence again. It's Essence Ballerina Backstage, and I think this is only like €2. So, and it's just quite thick and just kind of nudie. And that's all. I just put that on, and yeah. So for everyone that is going back to school in the next month or two, you know, enjoy it. And school can be like the best days of your life, but sometimes it's hard for some people. So, you know, just remember to always be yourself, and don't try to be popular, just try to be a good person, because if people can't accept you for who you are, then what's the point? You know, why would you want people like that in your life? So, yeah. Also remember your own best friend, so just do what's good for you and be a good person, try and help people out. And if people can't accept you for who you are, then just be your own best friend, and you know, you are who you are, and don't try and change yourself for anyone, you know. So please rate and subscribe, and hope you enjoyed this look.